In a legal first, a Toronto teen has been charged with terrorism for his alleged support of the misogynist incel ideology in the daylight stabbing death of a 24-year-old woman at a North York massage parlor earlier this year.
Here's a summary of the article.
This copy is for your personal non-commercial use only. To order presentation-ready copies of Toronto Star content for distribution to colleagues, clients or customers, or inquire about permissions, licensing, please go to www. Copyright owned or licensed by Toronto Star Newspapers Limited. To order copies of Toronto Star articles, please go to www.
This post received a score of 55,000, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Never thought I would live to see the day the words "incel terrorism" would be on a headline.
Second time it's happened in Toronto now.
Did you ever see the interview with the van guy? He spends 2 hours unironically talking about Chads and Stacys and shit.
Well, that sounds interesting. Can I get a link?
I don't think it's necessarily that weird to be involuntarily celibate when you are 17. Like, aren't a lot of 17-year-old boys not getting laid? Or was that just me? I have no idea what it is like now, but a decade ago it was not uncommon at all. A lot of people only got wild at college because until then they were living with their parents.
Also, not everyone in college has sex all the time. As the saying from the health clinic, 20% of the students have 80% of the sex.
You mean Hollywood lied?
Nail on the head. Some of these people go around like American Pie and Porky's were documentaries or something. My wife and I met in our mid-20s, and still respected my parents' home no closed doors, ECT, because they are freakishly ardent Catholics. This whole movement is delusional. Look at this way, I'm a single guy, a girl needs my help so I help her. Am I owed sex? Of course not.
Yeah, people from my experience take those movies way too seriously. When I was younger I was handsome, but very socially awkward. Thought I was being friend-zoned all the time. I am so thankful social media was still in its infancy then, and that I never encountered something like an incel community. I would like to hope I would have been wise enough not to fall for that BS, but I am glad I will never have to know. Happily married and living my best life now.
Yeah, most young guys will go through similar in their teens, and it's fucking dangerous for a lot of them to looking online for answers instead of just working it out like the rest of us. Thank fuck we didn't really have social media in my day.
Most young people, I would imagine. When I was a teen, I always wondered why the hot guys didn't like me, only talked to those shallow, dim-witted girls when I was obviously better than them. By the time I got to high school, I recognized that I was being just as shallow and grew to love myself later on in life. Many young people go through this phase of being ugly, especially considering how media portrays what teens should look like. I am also so thankful that I had limited to no social media when I was growing up.
The suicide statistics for young women is really worrisome. They have jumped dramatically since 2000, and psychologists suspect it's due in large part to social media. If true, social media is an utter disaster for girls.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.